I don't want to fucking do this shit today. I don't.
So today's video is going to be shorter than normal. So because overall, I did not prepare correctly. My house is a fucking mess for starters, as you can see. Like I woke up late. I knew I had to be out because I had to drive about an hour today to get to my to get to the office. Today was an in-office day, and in-office days are going to be a pain. So I have to really focus on waking up earlier. I think the next thing is going to be adjusting to the time. I have to be up, I think, by 5:30 in the morning for this to work. And I also said that I kind of run and gun it. I don't think that's going to be an option anymore. You know, so let me explain why running and gunning won't work. If I run and gun, I'm not prepared for anything, so then I'll be up to like 12:30. Last night, I didn't finish today's video. Today's video I got to finish first when I get back from the gym. Long form video, so that'll get posted probably around 9 o'clock tonight. And then after that, I was up, and then after that, I was up to like 12:30 last night. And I was editing just the long form video, which is doing pretty good, you know. I mean, the short form video, you know, which is doing pretty good. So we're gonna have to get on a different sort of time crunch here. And that time crunch will probably end up being like 5:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. because I need to get some more sleep. That'll give me at least 6 hours. I'd like to get 7 if I can, so in bed by 10:30, but I have to be very, very organized. And obviously things are going to happen. You can't stick to the schedule. But if I can get my run done at like 5 a.m., I think that'll be good. But at the same time, though, running outside in the sun has been feeling really good. I do have to say that. Running outside in the sun, you just, like, I feel better. I'm a little bit happier. Like, it's nice to feel the heat on you, and I recommend it. Like, that's something I think I'm going to take with me from this, because running on a treadmill day is great, but it's like, you got no vitamin D, and I don't know if you can see it, but, like, my skin is actually, like, really clearing up, like, insanely, you know? Like, I used to have something here, and it's only been 5 days, so I don't know if that's because of the meat or whatever it is, but we'll see. But, yeah, we're going to head out to the gym right now, get this bad boy of a day wrapped up. And, yeah.
Like, today's just one of those days, man. I'm fucking tired. I got like 5 hours of sleep. I worked all day. Just can't do this fucking shit. Fuck it, we gotta go anyway, right? Today. So, whenever you don't feel like doing something, just say fuck it. All you gotta do, just say fuck it and go do it. Don't think, just do it. See, because if you give yourself time to think about it, you're just gonna, every thought you have on not doing it is just another minute that you're not doing it. Like, think about it, you're eventually going to do it at some point in time, or unless you wait until you die. So that's kind of, and that's how I quit nicotine cold turkey. Oh fuck, the train is coming. I gotta stop here now. Damn it. That's how I quit nicotine cold turkey. That's how I started this shit up to not cold turkey, but I started this shit up, and it's like I'm fighting the cravings every single day. God, I'm exhausted. I just sprinted here, man. Oh my God. And I still have 35 more minutes. That's the worst part. I still have another 35 minutes of this shit. All right, we're good. Gotta read my 10 pages. Go to the gym. This is what it is, man. You know, that's why you have to be very, very time cautious is the word I'm going to use. You know, you need to understand how much time you have in a day and prioritize it with a schedule. That's what I didn't do today, you know? I didn't wake up early enough. I went to bed late. But that's the game, you know? Like I understand that everyone talks about structure and everything like that, but in this season of life, there is no structure. I'm dealing with cravings. I'm dealing with my full-time job, which I have to put first before anything, because honestly, I work for good people, you know? Then comes my content. and then the gym. So I would say it's my job, gym, content, my content. The only good thing though is that my job is actually in content, so every day I'm practicing technically. A day does not go by that I'm not making a video. And that's what you gotta do, man.
So we're at the gym right now. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do for like a rest day workout, because 75 hard, there's no rest days. So I figure we'll do 25 minutes on the bike and just knock the rest out with calisthenics. Sounds good. So we just basically did double cardio today. Ran 3 miles, well 2.5 today. Yeah, today was a light day on there. I gotta definitely get some better shoes because these freaking things are killing my knees right now. See, another battle that I think I'm dealing with is what's the motivating factor. Obviously, the motivating factor for me is losing weight. You know, like there's no, and I proved that there's no such thing as like constant motivation. There we go. So, just gotta kind of keep going. I gotta be honest, I felt really good to talk about my story yesterday. You guys should check that out. See, now what I'm really worried about is what the hell I'm gonna do tomorrow with all this good food, and I can only eat meat. So I can have turkey at least, you know. I'll do some gravy too. See, it sucks because the cravings started yesterday and today, and it is like, the thing with cravings that you got to worry about is, especially when you like just talk about it. I was on the phone with my friend while I was editing before. He literally said, I'm going to get pizza right now. The second I heard the word pizza, I was like, I gotta get pizza. And it just sucks because it's like, I can't even make like a fake pizza like with like chopped meat and cheese. I could do it with that. I don't know. But yeah, man, I can't even eat pizza. Like, but the second he said it, I was like craving that shit. I guess a good thing would be to go more in depth, and I talked about it on the run earlier about the actual cravings. So what I do is I remove everything from the house. There's nothing left in the house at all for me to snack on that would cause me to break a craving, which does help. But you still get them. But the real, and let me also say this, the real secret is to leave one item in the house and have self-control over it. Let me give you an example real quick. When I quit vaping, I had one vape left. And I was just like, I'm just not going to hit it today at first. And I didn't hit it. And it just kind of sat there. And I still have it in my car. I still have the vape in my car to this day because it just shows that I have willpower over it. And I guess it makes me feel good. I don't know. It's some subconscious shit. The other thing you do is stop hanging around people that don't force you, but also do have the same bad habits as you. If you hang out with nobody that has bad habits, you'll never have a problem, you know? Like, it's impossible at that point. It is impossible for you to have a problem with somebody, or it's impossible for you to give in to a craving if the craving isn't there. I didn't see my friends for a long time. I actually, even during 75 hard, like I moved to a new city and I haven't really gone out and drank because I've just been doing this since literally day one. Yeah, actually it was about a week after I moved here I started this. So, you know, self-improvement's a lonely path. And do you want to know how I know that this entire system works? It's because in the last 2 years I've gotten rid of cigarettes, vaping, because most people, they smoke cigarettes. If that's the case, they smoke cigarettes and then they go to vaping and it's like, oh, I quit. But it's not really quitting because the nicotine is still there. So I kicked nicotine completely, marijuana, and alcohol. But alcohol I don't really count though because like I never had a drinking problem. Like I honestly used to get sick a lot. Like when I drank, like I really couldn't handle like except tequila. I could down tequila, man. But after this, like I might go. Because anybody that tells you like, oh, I don't need to drink to have fun. They've never had fun. I have some great memories drunk, man. And I have some things I don't remember either, but alcohol is fun, man. But it's like, again, it is something in moderation. But and you know, a lot of people shit on like fitness things like this, you know, and are like, yeah, you can drink in moderation. I do believe that, but you have to get your discipline in line first. Like, I had no discipline. Like, I would just go out and spend money when I didn't even have the money, you know? And it took me a long time to fix everything, but I finally did. I love biking, man. It's so good. It's so nice. It's so good for you. And if you guys ever get a chance to check out the trails, oh, it's amazing. Oh, and the last part of cravings is that you need to get over a certain period of time that you're beating the cravings. So for instance, like today's one day, tomorrow will be day 2, 3, whatever. Usually after 3 or 4 days, the cravings will completely disappear. And then they'll sporadically come back. And you just gotta fight them off as long as you can. And just remember, like, you have a choice in what you do, you know? But I also recommend gum. Chewing gum does help with everything. But the craziest thing to me, though, is that the cravings, like, it's always the same thing. Like, when I was doing nicotine, I thought that it's because I smoked and it would like come down my throat. So it's like, you know, you inhale the smoke and everything and then it's in your throat. And that's why like your throat throbs for it. Same thing today when I wanted carbs. Because like honestly, I want a cheeseburger, man. Cheeseburger and french fries and a slice of pizza. That's probably going to be my go-to meal once this all ends. But it was cool though. I worked today. Somebody was like, "Damn, Tony, you lost some weight," and I was like, "Yeah." Oh, yeah. By the way, hit that subscribe button. I'm surprised how many views we're getting. Like, each video is like popping off, like about 300 views ish. You know. I want to keep at it. I hope they keep going up, you know? Like, I don't really care. Like, I don't really, not that I don't care about the views, but like, I don't care about the views. You know, it's just, I found something that I really enjoy doing and I want to keep doing it. Eventually, I want to get into like the travel content going up the mountains and everything. That's like my ultimate dream. Is I want to be a full-time creator, man. And I am already a full-time creator because I do create for my job. Like, so what I will say is I do certain types of motor vehicle reviews, and we're starting our first video this week. Oh, it's going to be awesome. I also don't mind the research aspect of it because it's like you get to research everything. Because the thing about YouTube is that everyone forgets, like, it's like there's a whole process to this, but like, I thoroughly enjoy everything, the scripting, the editing. And I forced myself to edit because that's the one thing I hated the most. It's such a pain in the ass. It takes so long. You get irritated at it. Premiere Pro crashes on you every 5 minutes. Let's stay on 75 all basically. But back to the cravings. So cravings wise, the other thing that I do is keep myself occupied. So like, you know, I started editing. Last night when I got the cravings, I was like, yeah, biting my blanket, whatever. Afterwards, if it's like during the day and I get a craving, I just book it outside and start walking. Just figure out a way to keep your mind occupied because whenever you're like craving something, that means that your mind is just going and going and going and saying, I need this, I need this, I need this, but you don't. So occupy your brain with something else.